And you need to attach this. After you attach this, at least it will take 5 minutes to get registered with this SSM agent. Okay, so you need to attach this policy with this role, this saved one, saved IAM role to the instance. So how to attach? Go to there, and there we have a option called attach replace IAM role, and there you have to find and attach the policy. Okay, so it will take, I think, more 6 or 7 minutes to detect. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to so this time what I'm going to do, let me attach it, and but it will not come immediately into active state. So give this and apply, and I'm going to have one more instance, running instance, where I can able to do that. So here itself, suppose I'm just launching Windows Server 2016. Click on this, and here we have the option called attach. Here also you can attach. Okay, I'm role Amazon EC2 full access, and then attach. So I'm going to use rescue Windows. There we have security groups. Nothing to add here. Just add 3389 port number and go to SG. Okay, so already I have attached. See, as soon as possible, you attach your IAM role. Instance should be listed here in manage instance. Okay, I think already. I think this is old one. I think so. Let's see when it is registered. Instance ID 89. Let me check here. Okay, so I got it. So see, it's already there. It's already placed in this managed instance. What is that? This is called SSM agent. Highly powerful, and AWS has written lot of scripts for you, and you can utilize the script, and it's very time-saving feature. Then you go to run command. There we have a run command, and then here the script all owned by Amazon. The same 4 steps I'm going to follow. See, owned by me or Amazon. So there we have option, and come down. There we have option called this for script Amazon support run EC2 rescue for Windows tool. That they provided, they have written, and then come down, and instance should be identified here, which I am running there. So Windows 2012. There is a reset access. Okay, so if you want one copy of this one is 3 bucket, also you can put, but right now I don't want. So just click run. And see, it should success. It should say success. So in progress, and now it just executing the things. Okay, success. Now go to output. Okay, so there we have he have generated 2 plugins. Okay, so click output. There he gave one link. Okay, so copy the link, and there you get the password. Okay, so copy paste the link, and this is here we go. So here we have the password. This is the password. Okay, so copy this password, and now try to access your instance which you have lost. So here we have, so try to connect. So this password is invalid. So go to download more desktop file and attach new password, and let's see it's recovering or not. Okay. Okay, so C is missing. And it is missing. So it's done and password is resetted. So this is how the recovery of your Windows if you forget the password. Okay. So this is done by SSM, which is already installed as easy to rescue disk, and double click it, agree it, and there we have already there. If you have any problem, rerun it again and you find the new password. Okay. So, but this is this step only for Windows, and but for Linux there is no step because for Linux there is no password. Already I told you, correct, how to manage a Linux instance with the key file. I go to instance store. Since there is no password for Linux and you want to set the password for Linux, what you have to do? So etc ssh underscore config, and there, as I told, generally AWS will not give any password. That's why this step is not for Linux. Some things you've done like this. Suppose you have enabled password. So instead of key file, down there we have password authentication is no. So we have given yes. Okay. So save it and service SSHD restart. Now password root. We have done changes. Password for EC2-user. Okay. So now create a new user called test. And check how many users present. So we have 2 users. Okay, so now let me try this one without having password. So now copy this public IP. Dash user, use the private key. So what is the private key? SG, and click OK. And since I came with key, okay, so I should not come with the key. So let me log as a root, and now I'm not going to attach any key and click OK. So you can see now it is getting connected, and this is how we come without a key. Okay, and all users can be coming without a key. Like I want to log in as a test one, go to duplicate tab, and you find it root account. So do SSH test at the public IP of that particular machine. Enter it, and you can see you are able to connect it. Okay, as a test. Some people ask, like, I want a separate SSH link for my user account. See, this user is test and he wants separate SSH link like here. Like this. How you provide separate SSH link for that user? See, user always has to come like this only, correct? He does not have any SSH endpoint, so SSH user at the public IP. But here, if you provide SSH link like this, anywhere he can able to access it. Okay, and it should associated with this link with Amazon AWS.com, and it should attach with this pamphlet. So many organizations, what they do, they will download, they will create a new key pair. like test, okay, and they will create it, and they will this key file will be downloaded in your local machine. And this key file, you this is a private key. You need to find what is the public key. How to find the public key? You need to find the public key, and that public key you have to copy, and then you have to paste with the specific user login. So once you paste it with SSH authorized keys, that user will get the separate endpoint like this. That is expected one. So the user will get the separate endpoint like this, and he can get the separate SSH connectivity rather than depending on another user or depending on things like this. So that I'll show you later how to do that. Okay. So this is how we recover the password for Windows once you lost or once you forget. Okay, next we see about how to configure AMI images and snapshots, which is very much important for disaster recovery and also very much important for resources you lost, you can restore it back. See, sometimes you have very important servers and the data is running on your particular region, and you got lost because see, a data loss or instance loss can happen anytime. Not even fault of user, can be fault of the region, or maybe due to availability zone fails, you are unable to access your information. So to overcome these problems, you have to take image. Okay, so let's consider this is your web server. This is your web server, Apache web server, and this is Windows Server 2012, and this is your IIS web server, which is running on that particular region. Okay, so it's running on there. So this is the servers which is more important to you. Okay, I'm going to show you how to take images of this server and how to restore it back. So this is the instance. So first of all, I'm going to install the package for Apache. It's ht-y. So there we have the service httpd. Okay. So this will give you a default page, and I'm going to give check config httpd on. So this will give me a default page of AMI Linux. So that is something. Okay. So now it's not giving. So problem with my security groups. I have not added port number 80 on respective inbound rules. So let me add port number 80. And now I should receive the default page. Okay, so this is the default page. Okay, so I'm getting connected. Same thing, I had to go for Windows machines. Where is the Windows? IIS web server. There we have, and here also I need to add the port number of 80. And so suppose you want to do some modification of site also, you can do it. Where www. There we have I am. Anything you can content has some text content or any Java or HTML tag. And just restart your service. So, so now go to your instance and try to access the thing. And there we got the content. So the same is for Windows. So I'm going to do, And first of all, I'm going to have a server manager, and I'm going to arrows and features. I'm going to install IAS web server. Okay. So a web server. So next, and here we go. Install. See, there is two recovery of the instance, as I told you. One is auto scaling and one is AMI images. And AMI images is most recognized one we call as a custom AMI. Since AWS supports three types of images, one is they provided, one is third-party images, and one is the images which is already uploaded by you, that is stored in this location, my AMI. Okay, where you can restore your instance when in case of disaster recovery happens. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you what are the precautions, what are the actions you have to take, steps you have to take on this instance. So let him restore it. Okay. Meanwhile, I will take the image of this machine. How to take image? Click on this actions, go to image. There we have an image. So here we have two volumes attached. One is root and one is EBS. But if you don't want this volume now itself, you can decide and you can remove it, and that volume will not be part of the image. Okay. If you remove, that volume will not be part of the image. So decide it before you take images. Okay, see, this is, images means it will just cloning of the machine. You'll take the copy of the machine, hardware, software, data storages, and also applications, and also it will copy everything and will be have one turn. So that is something unwanted to me. I think the additional volumes. So which instance store EBS by this one. Okay, no problem. Let him reattach. So let's take image, and this volume is already there. So remove it and take an image. So give image as a Apache web server and put it in create image. You can see the image is received, and go to AMI and you find the image is now started to initialize. Okay. As soon as you create, so AWS will starting the process of copying the image, and it will be stored here. So next one is IS web server. So I have already done, I have already installed the role. Okay, so go to your machine. There we have C drive, inet hub, www root. There we have ias.html. So this is the default page of IAS web server. So there we have. So I'm going to use. Okay, so there is a default site will be coming. And this is a default site of Windows IIS was successfully installed. And this is, so I'm going to change some content there. So let me change it. This was some unwanted content. This page, I got it from iNetPub. Here. After you install your role, it will be stored. This directory will be created, and here that this directory will be created under iNetPub, and then we have the content. So that's a default site. So I'm going to edit it by deleting some unwanted tags. So it is there. There, just type some content. Okay. So just save it. That's all. So once you saved and go back to this site and just refresh it, and you'll get the content. Okay. So now I have taken the image, and this image is almost ready. And let me take image of my Windows. There we have, and it is. I'm going to delete it. So go to instance, and there we have IAS web server, and there we have take image, fit image. So this is your IAS web server. Okay, fit image. So again, image will be placed in this AMI, and this time this is my Windows. Okay, let me show you how to restore it. That he restored back your images. This is called AMI backed images. Okay. So there you find the images, another location here my AMI, click on this and there you find the image which you have created for this region. Is stored in S3 bucket. Okay, so there we have, and we have AMI, and you can see this one also getting started. Okay, see, image means this is up to this, or whatever things you have stored, he will be taken a backup up to this, up to 8:25 p.m. And yeah, after 9 o'clock, you're storing some content means that will be not taken because there is no replication between your live server running and image. Again, you need to take another copy. Okay, now go to instance, and then we have my AMI, and there you have find Apache. Here itself we can launch it. Okay, if you want back your machine, just consider your instance got corrupted, or it is deleted, or it is terminated like this. For example, just consider it is terminated. Okay, or it is it's removed maybe by any condition. There you find it the recovery. Where you have the recovery here. Okay, so you can have one more launch like this. Also, you can launch it. Click on this, and here also you can able to launch it. There are two methods. Either you go for AMI management console, or you come to my AMI, and there we have the machine, and there itself also you can able to launch it. Let me launch it, and this is recovery of Apache. Yeah. Will you be able to take a backup from the regular? Yeah, regular basis you can put the date and time, take it. That we can do, but these all things comes under the charges. So launch, and again you attach the same key file and launch it. And there we have a recovery, and see the original one is gone. That's all. So, but images means you can take millions of copy, it will be always remaining for you. Okay, it's not like that one time copy. So it is not like that. And now you can see it is already, now Windows is also running. So let me launch it. Okay, let me see first this one is already terminated, the original one, and you can see recovery Apache. Now just copy paste the link, and you can see it's restored. This is how we get images, and that's the benefit of images as we have. Same as for Windows also, launch it. This is recovery of iOS, and attach with the existing security groups, and then we have launch it, SG. Okay. This is not the one feature of image. We have a lot of other features. I will explain you now. And see, now he has recovered the machine, and case this also terminated. Nothing to worry. You have the backups, and you can able to restore it back. No, no, no. See, up to 825, it is already backed up. Okay. So if you want to take manual backup also, you can take it. That's not a problem. Manual backup means all the data will be there in this volume. Okay, deattach the volume and just copy all the data from one volume to next. Put it as a backup volume, and anytime you want, you can attach and you can access your data. But this is recovering as a live machine. Like your application will come, your application, your services, everything will be running normally. This you can also apply in automations like Lambda function. Using Lambda function also you can do this. Okay, this function that also I'm going to show you now. Okay, it's terminated, and see the recovery instance and go there and try to find it, and there we have I think it's initializing, so it will take a little bit time to show you the site. Okay, there we come. So this is how we recover. Okay, the next one is after you take an image, you have a concept of register copy AMI, and if you want these images to be part of other AWS regions, you can just forward to that region, then it will automatically place there. Okay, so you can transfer it from one. So as I asked you a question, like how to run instance on the same instance on multiple regions, this is the answer. And how to run your instance on another availability zone, same instance, this will be the answer. This means your old instance running on this region, US West 1D, I want 1C. So just go to AMI, there we have, and just select the availability zone which you want and place the server on that one, and you will getting the same instance running on another availability zone also. And next one is if any privately another AWS user wants to asking please send me this image, you can add that user account, that AWS account, and then save it and add permission. It will automatically send this image to him privately, one copy. Images are two types: private and public images. This is a private image visible to me only. See the public, I don't know who have done this, and someone has done on this region public. So this is public images, which is below, which is just like a Docker. Anyone can access it, but private only me can access. So if I want, I can also make my image as a public. How to make? Here we have another option called a okay. And if you want this image to be part of community AMI like this here, launch instance, there we have community AMI. You have to register this image with your with AWS. How to register? Click on this. There we have registered new AMI. There you have to give the name of the machine and name, description, and which virtualizations they want to run, and the RAM disk ID. So this is the ID of virtualization platform. So once you register, it will be registered. For that, there extra charges will be applied. And if you, and just remember, if you don't want this in these images to be part of how to question is how to clean up how to clean AMI backup images, just click on deregister. It will automatically delete. Okay, so it will automatically delete your image, and there is no images available. Okay, so this is how we take images. So next one is a snapshot. So let I give you one more example on images, automation images taken by Lambda function, and he will be putting that image in another region. Okay, so this instance is cost. I'm going to terminate it. I'll go to another region now. So this one also should delete because everyone is attached with a specific instance. Recovering, okay. Now I'm going for Mumbai region. Okay, so here we have one instance and okay, here no instance, but one volume is running and this will be the cost. Okay. So now, for example, I have written Lambda function in Python 2.7. Suppose you have an instance running in Mumbai region and I want to place the instance globally on different regions, so I can select myself. Then Lambda function will place the instance on those, place the image on those regions automatically. Okay, so to do that, so this is one scenario where we can execute Lambda function to have images and snapshot will be placed different regions automatically triggered by the CloudWatch. See this process is automatically done by him. Is a serverless feature, Lambda function, and we call as a no server side technologies are integrated with him. So no need your server to authorize your code, since you can attach any type of code and he is ready to process. So in this example, I have AP South 1, we call that is a Mumbai region, and US East 1 2, that is North Virginia and North California. I think this is Ohio region also. I hope this is the region, these two regions. When I take image and snapshot on this region, it will automatically place in this region. So for that, this is a Lambda Python code, which is written in 2.7 version. You need to attach it. There you can change your source and destination region. Your source region is AP Southern, destination region you can change to any other region as you are expected. So first, let I take launch one instance in this region. So I'm going to take this one, and this is my Mumbai AMI replicator. So I'm going to select existing security groups. So where we have Linux, maybe, and launch it. No. This is not that one. Correct one. So let me check. I have that pib file. Work with me or not? Okay, I have that. So now this is running. Okay. So obviously, when you take image, snapshot will be also placed. Snapshot means when you take image, the snapshot will be placed. See, previously I was in this region, and definitely snapshot will be there because I have deleted everything, but snapshot is still there. So they will be charging me more on this. See, there we have. So I should delete this one also. The snapshot is pending. I will take that topic shortly. Yeah, when you take image, the snapshot will be also created when you take image. But snapshot you can also take manually also. Okay, so let me close. Everything is deleted. Everything deleted. So you can see now I'm going to take this one as a image. So this is image name. So I'm going to use applicator. So now create an image. There we have image, and if we see here, it is there. So I'm going to use some name like AMI. See, as we already discussed, when you so when you have to this one copy AMI, manually you're sending this image to other regions, correct? Manually you're going. But this one is very good option that automatically your Lambda function will do that process for you after triggered by home CloudWatch. That is time-based event. Okay, so you can see the snapshot also placed here. Snapshot also placed, and this is my region snapshot. Okay, so now available. So now what you do, before you run your Lambda function, you should create a IAM role for Lambda to give him full permission of EC2. Already I have written that one EC2 Lambda, and I have attached this one EC2 full access and CloudWatch full access. Okay, so if you want to create it, go to roles, where we have create role, and this time you have to select Lambda and click next permission. There you have to select EC2 full access, and those two roles we need to attach it. Okay. Okay, so go back to your Lambda function there in Mumbai. And here we have the function, and this is very powerful console where you can do everything automation. There we have either supporting more programming language support, Node.js, Python, Ruby, and Go programming, Java, and .NET. So here latest versions of Python 3.7 released. So it has. So this code which are written in Python 2.7. So select the proper version and give name like AMI replicator, and choose existing role. There we have, I have already created a IAM role. Attach it. Okay, automatically he will find it, and just create a function. Then we have AMI replicator, and since AWS asking you where is the code, so just go there and just copy paste this code. And there we have the regions. Okay, so I'm going to change this one. I want to have this is Canada Central 1, and there I need to paste it. I want to have this one like US West 2, that is Oregon region. Okay, so I have changed the destination regions and save it. Once you saved, okay, so now what you have to do, you need to add some event to get triggered. I'm going to attach this CloudWatch event. Okay, so click on this, and there we have a new rule, and I'm going to use duplicator, and there we have timing. So they're asking you time. So which time I want to trigger it. Okay, so I'm going to give a rate of 1 minute. So I'm telling him within 1 minute trigger it. Okay, so you can use cron type of Linux also to trigger between Monday to Friday or something like that. Okay, so before I click add and save, I will go to that regions. Okay, so let me go to one region is this US West 2, and this is next one Canada Central, that is CA Central 1. Okay, so this is my Mumbai region. Okay, go to your EC2. There you open the tab of AMI and wait for that instance to get transferred. Here there is no instances running, and there we have Canada Central region, and go to EC2. And there also there is no images. Okay, so click and save it. See, once you saved, see what he will do, what CloudWatch will do, he will start triggering him after 1 minute. After that, he will execute the code which you have already attached. Okay? And after you execute this code, automatically the images will be transferred to this region and this region along with the snapshot. Okay? You can see now here it will take 1 minute time to execute the process. And yeah. No, how you are taken image, the same thing. Image means is a image. You have to convert as a running instance.